Khaenri'ah is an upcoming kingdom in Genshin Impact which is now nothing but ruins. It was built without the involvement of any gods, but later destroyed by the gods. We don't know if it will be released directly after Khaenri'ah or after few other regions, as the Archon Quest chapter number is not mentioned. But let's talk about everything we know about this country, which was said to be the pride of humanity. Khaenri'ah is not part of the continent of Teyvat and hence not under the purview of the Seven. According to Dainsleif, Khaenri'ah is the pride of humanity, as it was purely built by humans without any help from the gods. Khaenri'ah had two known ruling dynasties, the Crimson Moon Dynasty and the Eclipse Dynasty. During the time of the former dynasty, a crimson moon shone over Khaenri'ah. At that time, some people created an organization to cultivate people that came from the outside world who had the power to transcend the gods. Khaenri'ah's crimson moon was replaced by a dark sun at some point, likely during the Archon War. Irmin, from Eclipse Dynasty, was the last Vinster king of Khaenri'ah before the cataclysm occurred 500 years ago. Under Irmin's reign, Khaenri'ah began creating machinery using secrets from beyond the skies, which was likely related to forbidden knowledge. While this allowed them to create vastly enhanced machines which were no longer bound to this world's laws. Ultimately, the use of forbidden knowledge had disastrous consequences. Attacks by abyssal monsters devastated the kingdom and Teyvat. Heavenly principles, which greatly feared forbidden knowledge, directly intervened at Khaenri'ah and caused them to lose everything. Heavenly principles and 6 of the 7 archons destroyed Khaenri'ah, while Renova, the shade of death, gave the pure-blooded Khaenri'ahan the curse of immortality. After arriving in Khaenri'ah 500 years ago, the traveler's sibling was adopted as royalty and was believed to be the one who could control the abyss and thus control everything. After Irmin became indisposed, Schwanenritter Knight Marshal Anfortas took the post of regent. He was a member of the Albrecht clan, and now his descendant Kia is their last hope and sent to Mondstadt for the sake of an ancient plot. Khaenri'ah or Dari is a region not part of the continent of Teyvat and is mostly barren of natural life. According to Kia, it is said that Khaenri'ah is located deep underground somewhere near Sumeru. The Khaenri'ah installation known as Hanga Afrasiab guards a giant, tightly sealed stone gate beneath it that most likely leads to Khaenri'ah. After the cataclysm 500 years ago, the gods completely destroyed Khaenri'ah. The skies turned red and filled with crimson cubes, and the landmass the kingdom was built on was torn to pieces, with lava flooding the shattered fragments of it. We don't know the current condition of Khaenri'ah. The people of Khaenri'ah, who were not pure-blooded, were changed into creatures of the abyss as a result of the curse, which took place after Celestia destroyed their kingdom. However, pure-blooded Khaenri'ahns were instead given the curse of immortality by Renova, preventing them from aging, but still suffering from apparent erosion. The others, who hailed from the lands of the gods, were instead transformed into various creatures. A majority of them turned into hilichurls, but others instead appeared to turn into abyss mages, heralds, or electors. The royal guards of Khaenri'ah, the black serpents, were instead eroded into either shadowy husks or still remained as the black serpents, but with a different form and still sharing the fate of suffering from erosion. Kia's family, the Albrecht clan, were the regents of Khaenri'ah after the cataclysm. It is also unclear why Kia is unaffected by the curse. People of Khaenri'ah have pupils with the shape of 4-pointed stars. Khaenri'ah was the most technologically advanced nation. Using forbidden knowledge, they created vastly enhanced machines which were no longer bound to this world's laws. Ruin machines were made as weapons of war by the people of Khaenri'ah. The most common type, ruin guards, were code-named field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah. Highly advanced automatons, wireless communications, digital displays are few examples of their creations. Khaenri'ahns used azazite as a form of energy, which is drawn from pure elemental energy from ley lines and formed into energy blocks for use. The art of miHoYo is a form of advanced alchemy that was developed in and primarily used by the people of Khaenri'ah. Art of miHoYo mainly focuses on the creation of life. 500 years ago, the art of miHoYo was a major contributing factor behind the cataclysm and the fall of Khaenri'ah. The alchemist Rhindaughter used forbidden knowledge in her experiments to develop powerful creatures containing the power of the abyss, including Durin, Elinas, and the Rift Wolves. For reasons unknown, these creatures began wreaking havoc throughout Khaenri'ah and then spread into the rest of Teyvat. The head alchemist of Knight of Favonius Albedo II is a creation of her. The Abyss Order is a mysterious, powerful legion of monsters from the Abyss who are the enemies of both humanity and surface civilization. The Abyss Order was founded by Clother Alberich, a noble in the Alberich royal family, sometime after the Cataclysm. He addressed the traveler's sibling as the prince/princess of the Abyss Order, who first hesitated but later joined the order and eventually become its leader. After finishing their journey of Teyvat, the siblings learned the truth of Teyvat and joined the Abyss Order. The Abyss Order's size, membership, hierarchy, and degree of power are unknown, and many if not all members were originally from Khaenri'ah prior to being cursed. There is an inner circle in the order that is close to the traveler's sibling, though the purpose or members of this group is currently unknown. The Loom of Fate is an ongoing operation that the Abyss Order is undertaking. Loom of Fate refers to a powerful device that, when fully operational, is able to weave its own ley lines into the planet. The traveler's sibling is currently attempting to fully activate the device before the heavenly principles awaken. In the Teyvat chapter storyline preview, Travail, Khaenri'ah Archon Quest Act number is hidden. So there is a high chance that it is not Act 7, after the Act 6 of Snezhnaya. After Snezhnaya there could be another new region, or they may release parts of existing countries that are not released yet, like half of Mondstadt. Maybe we will get to know about the mysterious Dandelion Sea after Snezhnaya and Venti's second story quest. Also in that trailer, unlike the 7 nations who each have a line written in Teyvat's Latin script, there is nothing under the title of its featured quest, The Dream Yet to Be Dreamed. Several elements and characters related to Khaenri'ah are named after Germanic or Norse myth and literature. Even though Khaenri'ah is a land shrouded in mystery, we know many things about this fallen kingdom. Are you excited for this godless land? Comment below what you think.